Can you imagine a pig in a courtroom, complete with a judge, lawyers, and a jury? It sounds like something out of a cartoon, but it actually happened in medieval France. Let's travel back to the year 1386. To a small town called Falaise. This wasn't just any pig. This pig was a murder suspect. The story goes that a sow attacked a young child, the son of a bricklayer, who later tragically died from his injuries. Now, in our modern world, this would be a terrible accident. But in the 14th century, they had a different way of looking at justice. They believed that animals, just like humans, were morally responsible for their actions. So, the pig was arrested and thrown into the same jail as human criminals. A full-blown trial was organized. The pig was assigned a lawyer. There was a prosecutor, and a judge presided over the case. Can you picture it? Witnesses were called to the stand to testify against the pig. The evidence was presented, detailing the horrific attack. The pig's defense lawyer probably did his best, but it was a tough case to win. After all, the pig couldn't speak to defend itself or show any remorse. After weeks of legal proceedings, the verdict came in. The sow was found guilty of murder. And the sentence? It was as serious as it gets. The pig was sentenced to be executed in the public square. But this wasn't a simple execution. To mirror the child's injuries, the pig was for being hanged. To make sure everyone got the message, the pig was even dressed in human clothes for the execution. The entire town, including other local pigs brought in to witness the event, gathered to watch. The idea was to teach all animals a lesson about obeying the law. This bizarre case wasn't a one-off. Animal trials were surprisingly common in Europe from the Middle Ages all the way up to the 18th century. Insects like weevils were put on trial for destroying crops. Roosters were tried for laying abnormal eggs, which was thought to be a sign of the devil. And dogs were held accountable for their actions. These trials reveal a fascinating and strange part of our history, where the lines between human and animal justice were incredibly blurry. It shows how people in the past tried to make sense of a world that often felt chaotic and random. So, the next time you see a pig, just remember the strange story of the sow that was tried and executed for murder. What a wild piece of history! Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next dive into the strange corners of the past.